Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekend preview for the week starting on April the 16th, 2018. And we're hoping, now in the terms of new things, there's not a lot new going on this week, but I'm hoping to, start up a new game plan that intrigues me a little bit. A different area of streaming in the terms of different time frame of streaming and a different way that we will be doing streaming here, not necessarily here on this particular channel. Godsaw Sternbuckle will still be streamed live on this channel. I know I kind of skipped last week. I did not do it over the weekend. That's on me on that one. If there's some time before I head off to work today, I will probably go live with Godsaw Sternbuckle to talk about everything from last week in wrestling going into this week a little bit later. And we're going to try to get back on that whole either Friday or Saturday or Sunday type schedule for this week coming up in the terms of the Godsaw's Turnbuckle side, but it ended up not happening this week. But I may still get an episode out. It just might be a little bit later. So things that we're going to end out trying this week. One, I'm going to try to basically start up a new game plan of the way that I stream. And it's not necessarily in the terms of a different quality or different this or different that. It's going to be more of a different time frame. So I usually get 2 days off of work a week. It's as of late, it's been like it's usually Sunday and then it's like another day during the week or something like that. Then I end up getting off of work. So I didn't do it yesterday, but the game plan is to attempt to do longer streams on my days off, to have a little bit of fun, play some new games, and basically kind of start up single player stuff. So if anything, that those longer stream days, either either on the Sunday or whatever other day I have off for the week, we can start up single player games, everything on that side. So days that I do work, I can stream in the morning because I have an evening shift, but I should really only be going for a couple hours to maybe do a few other things that are going on throughout the day. So I may only have 1 or 2 hours of free time at that point. So we could do things such as, multiplayer games during that time frame, or maybe a short continuation of the single player games that we started during a longer session. And I do know what my first game in the longer session is going to be. It's not going to be a current game, but it will be a game that I enjoyed in the past. It's been a very long time since I've done a whole playthrough of it, and hopefully we do get through the entire thing as well for this. And it's one of my favorite Final Fantasies, and that is going to be Final Fantasy IX. So plan to start on that is on one of my days off this week. More than likely it might be Tuesday or something on that side, when I have a little bit more free time and we can get started and get going on everything with Final Fantasy IX, everything on that side. So that's going to be the first game that I start going through on those longer gameplay sessions. It is going to be Final Fantasy IX. It's one of my favorite Final Fantasies of all time in the terms of, the story and the gameplay to it. Yes, there's a little bit of weirdness to it as well, but it's always stuck with me in the terms of that particular game. So I can't wait to actually get started with it and play it on stream. So that's going to be one thing that's going to be going down this week. We are going to start with Final Fantasy IX, and then where we go after that is kind of up in the air. It'll probably be a mix of either classic games or more new games. There is definitely one game that I'm looking forward to that's coming out very soon. That's called We Happy Few. I had looked forward to it a while back. It was a couple of E3s ago when they showed it off originally, and it was an interesting concept behind the game. And I believe it comes out this month actually. So hopefully it ends up being good and we can end up playing it here on the stream on that side. So for the shorter stream days when we do those, it's going to be more of me doing some multiplayer stuff, or we do a short continuation of whatever single player game that I'm doing at that time. Maybe doing some side quests or anything on that side. Especially for Final Fantasy games, there's lots of side quests in there, and there were a few. A good chunk of things that I had not done in Final Fantasy IX that I look to try to do this during this playthrough as well. So it should be an interesting and fun one. Also, with this week, we are going to have, of course, Godsoul's Turnbuckle is going to return to full. We may be doing a late episode here very soon, but that's going to be up in the air and see how everything goes. We're going to get this guy uploaded. I'm going to go grab some lunch real quick, and then we'll see what my time frame before I have to go into work is going to be like at that time. But we should be coming back later in this week with a full episode of Godsoul's Turnbuckle. It will return this week. It was kind of on me that I ended up not doing one on the time frame that I've set for myself, and that's on me. But we're working on that. That's the whole aspect of everything right now, is that we're working on trying to do things better with a better schedule for you guys that work not only for people who want to watch, but for me to go along with my full-time job to go along with that. So we're going to work around that, and we're going to try to make things end out working out in the end. So with that being said, we've got an interesting week coming up ahead. Hopefully we get to everything that I'm hoping for, and I thank you guys for watching today, for watching the weekend preview today. I hope you enjoy the content coming to you this week, and I hope you guys have a great week ahead. Take care, everyone.